all articles.
Mm-hmm.
And we should be live. Hello and happy Saturday, guys. Happy weekend. How are you doing today? I'm doing great because I woke up this morning and my altcoins were pumping. Yes, in fact, they were. I'm joined here today with Jerome, the awesome token gamer, guys. And we are just here. We're going to talk to you about some news. First and foremost, let's just get into something that I was talking about yesterday. I tweeted it out regarding the scarcity of Bitcoin. Just want to jump straight into that real quick. I'm going to share my screen with you all. So Pantera Capital essentially reported that because pay Bitcoin, there's a shortage. So I kind of just wanted to see the sentiment on how you guys feel about that. I thought that was interesting. Is there a shortage? Potentially. I mean, there is no additional Bitcoin that's being made. And if somebody buys it all up, then that's it. They buy it all up. So who knows? But it seems that some people will say, hey, they don't know what they're talking about. Other people are like, yeah, that makes sense. But basically, Bitcoin's supply crunch could have a dynamic impact on price, according to Pantera Capital. And essentially, they are reporting that PayPal is snatching up about 70% of all new BTC in circulation. Wow, let's talk about whale report right there. That's a little crazy, in my opinion. What do you think about that?
That is wild. And if I'm not mistaken, it's not just PayPal. Also, Cash App's doing a lot of buying up of all the new Bitcoin that's being mined.
Yeah, so between the two, we're seeing that, or according to analysts, they're saying that about 90% of the Bitcoin that's in circulating supply or that's being minted, newly minted, is being snatched up by these corporations.
Exciting
guys.
stuff.
I said it once, I'll say it again. Institutional investors are the reason why the market is pumping. It's not even the little guys, and that's abruptly clear. Other people are reporting on it and are now starting to pick this up more and more. But yeah, so do I see, just based off this, I feel like this will help us draw more near to that all-time high level. But some analysts are saying that Bitcoin is due for a drawback. I keep hearing that potentially we can see that we might fall down to the 16,000s before we see that 20K mark. Do you agree with that? Not really? Like, how do you feel about that one?
I wouldn't be surprised if we pass 20K, go a little bit higher, and then fall back down. It just doesn't surprise me at all. I definitely think we're gonna hit 20K before we retrace.
Potentially. And I see it both ways right now, especially because if you think about it, if only all this if all this talk and CNBC and CNN and all these news organizations have been talking about Bitcoin recently, and we are just now getting into the phase where now the normies are talking about it. You were saying that people at work were coming up to you and saying, what is this? How do I get into it? Blah, blah, blah. Because now the mainstream people are starting to recognize, oh, Bitcoin's going up after this institutional growth. So I don't know. I don't think we're going to see too much of a pullback, in my opinion, but it is interesting that apparently, according to Pantera Capital, PayPal and Square, as we know it, Cash App, is eating up a lot of that newly minted Bitcoin.
Another thing I want to throw in there that you brought up, like talking to coworkers and just people on the road, had a conversation with someone recently in regards to just the fact that he actually read articles that said that Bitcoin was a fraud or wasn't going to be.
He read an article saying Bitcoin was a fraud. Where was
this? Just a person I talked to on one point that just he read negative sentiment about Bitcoin,
right,
and because of that he didn't get invested in Bitcoin. Now he sees Bitcoin's going up, and a lot of the people that are writing articles that they were wrong and that Bitcoin is actually good and that they're now investing into Bitcoin. Now he's seeing that and going, damn, should I have bought before? And I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have read that article and actually took it to heart.
Hey, I don't know, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. All right. So let's talk a little bit about this altcoin season tear, because the season 'tis the season. All right. I used to like Christmas, but now I like altcoin season. Altcoin season is my favorite time of the year in December.
There should be like altcoin day.
There should be altcoin day. All right. So if you look at the top, I'm looking at Cointelegraph right now, but you can see BTC is a little on the negative end as of today. It's still, $18,600. You're still way up from where you were if you got it in January. But we see a little bit of pullback. However, if you look right next to it, all the altcoins are pumping, in fact. So Ethereum finally broke that $500 mark. I'm sorry, recently, and it's it's not doing crazy numbers like XRP for some reason is today. And it's up 50% for the week. It's up 26.95% for today. Bitcoin Cash was doing some stuff between yesterday and today. EOS, Chainlink, a lot of these altcoins are pumping, guys. I want to say we are in the beginning of altcoin season. If not, we are already in altcoin season.
I think we're at the beginning. I would think that this is like the first
this
week.
This is like the first week. I'd say this is the first week. I've seen some positive numbers. There's still some altcoins that are kind of, they're chilling, but for the most part, it looks like we're getting a green market, which is pretty awesome. All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the insurance that can potentially come about. Ethereum 2.0, which is launching. It just, what is this, the 21st? It launches on December 1st. So 10 days from now, not even, Ethereum 2.0 is launching. So that's kind of exciting if you guys are keeping up with that. It looks like because Ethereum 2.0 is finally launching and we are getting into, a bullish market overall with altcoins, we do see, in fact, that both Ethereum and Ethereum-based companies are flourishing. So if you remember, a lot of DeFi projects, when, Harvest Finance and the whole Uniswap situation came about, there was a lot of people who fell victim to flash loans, exploits, and dev funds causing market crashes and protocols being hacked. So something that has come about and is kind of like a little buzz and should be an upcoming space, I mentioned it before, is the insurance industry, the insurance in DeFi. So insurance, guys, the way insurance works is you are supposed to secure your assets. You don't hope to lose it, but just in case, you have security for it. FDIC insured should ring a bell, although we can argue about insurance backing depending on what country you're in, but it's something that's kind of needed in this industry just a little bit. I mean, sure, we can play devil's advocate and reverse a block. If the community comes to the consensus and essentially no one got hacked, but that's also kind of messes up the transparency about blockchain and Bitcoin. That's why Vitalik kind of got some backlash when he tried to do it when there was an exploit on Ethereum a few years ago. So these are things that we now should take into consideration if you do intend investing, upwards of millions of dollars. There are people who feel uncomfortable investing that much, especially if you're a whale or if you're a large financial investor. They usually don't feel comfortable investing $200,000 or 200 million. I'm sorry, thousands is chump change to them. $200 million into Bitcoin or into some other DeFi protocol. So these are just things that I see is an upcoming potential market when it comes to DeFi and Ethereum. Something that I heard interesting about Uniswap, I'm going to throw up this article. Uniswap recently ended their... Oh, where's the link to this? Sorry, guys, give me like 2 seconds. Uniswap recently ended their... is this Hodler's Digest? How can I share this? I don't even know. I don't see the URL. Ooh, refresh. Sorry, guys, I'm having technical difficulties. Give me a second. My brain's not functioning.
Well, while she pulls that up, I believe she is going to talk about Uniswap ending their...
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, here we go. We're going to talk about Uniswap ending their incentive program, I think, for either staking or harvesting or whatever it is. Whatever you do on Uniswap. No, it's an attack. OKE, winners and losers. I'm blind, man.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Attack of Vampires. Uniswap uses
they ended their
57%.
Incentive. Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard about this. I was listening to a podcast and I heard them talking about this. And I find it interesting because the same way they ended something and they lost over $1 billion in 24 hours. A Sushi Swap, took a opportunity and they kind of got on the train, and they made over 160% in 2 days. So kind of crazy. I don't know. Uni is one of those things where people thought because it became a governance token, it's going to take off and it's undervalued. But the thing is, with these companies, you have to keep people interested in your product to actually keep them on board. So I don't know. Where do you see Uniswap going from here? Do you see? I don't think Uniswap is necessarily phasing out, but I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I think it's kind of a pullback, and that this is, I mean, are they going to do other incentive programs, or is this the only one?
No, this is all speculative. I don't know what Uni is up to besides them ending that program. I think there's other pools. Somebody I saw on Twitter, somebody today was making fun of some meme coin, one of those food coins that they had started. Hey, what's up, James? How are you? One of those meme coins that they had started, and there was people still staking money in the pool, but there was no funds, there was no rewards, nothing was happening. It was kind of crazy. It looks like people are willing to just throw their money just for the hopes of it. James says, hi, dude on the right. Dude on the right is Jerome. He is considered token gamer. He is the gaming asset of bits and tokens. So we're doing news today. He decided to join me. So here we are. So far, we've talked about Bitcoin and potentially it going straight up to 20K, or us seeing a pullback because some analysts say so. Who knows? I don't think there's going to be much of a pullback. As of right now, Bitcoin is down less than 1%, like 0.3% for the day, something like that. But altcoin season is on a tear. A lot of altcoins are, skyrocketing right now, which happens, it's December. It's that November. If you literally look at last November, and the exact same thing that's happening now happened last November, and it happened November before that. It's just how it works. It's tis the season. Hey, what's up, Known Origin? What's up? Hey, oh man, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Yeah,
we're gonna be doing an NFT gallery. We didn't even.
I think you know what? Known Origin is invited to BitBasel. Okay, yeah. You guys are on BitBasel. So, I'll be there too. That's also a gallery that I helped curate. I guess I'll shout out the galleries now since we're kind of just on that topic. Guys, if you guys are interested in attending a virtual NFT galleries, there'll be NFT giveaways. There's going to be over 40 artists featured in the space, and artists that are actually well-known globally. Let me go to the website here and I'll show you guys. This is one of them. There's 2 art galleries. I'll mention both of them. Here's one, Art Tech Miami. I took that picture. I always say that. Art Tech Miami. So this one is going to be via WebXR for December 4th, Friday, December 4th. And then through the 4th through the 6th, I believe there's going to be a gallery running in VR. And then there's a physical location. That one is very exclusive, guys. So it's invite only. At the David Rosen Gallery, we're going to be putting some pretty high net worth people in VR. I'm super excited, showing them the ways of the NFT space. Again, you can go to arttechmiami.com to see more information on that one. The other gallery. Other gallery is called BitBasel. BitBasel.miami is the website. BitBasel.com. Nope, not .com. Miami. There we go. So BitBasel.miami is the website. I actually kind of like, do you see the little logo right here? The little, let me zoom in on that. Logo. I like that little, they took the Bitcoin cash symbol there. That's cute. Anyways, so yeah, bitbasel.miami.com. That's the other gallery. It's an exclusive art community event. That one's going to be on the 5th. This one will be streamed. You can catch it streamed. You don't have to be in VR for this one. It's going to be streamed to Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. It's a 6-hour event. This also has a physical location in Wynwood, Miami. But there are going to be some top influencers and top artists in this space. Here's some artists that are going to be featured in this gallery and many, many more. And then I'll kind of just go down here. There's going to be some giveaways. I think there's going to be a hackathon for one of these galleries too. It's going to be super fun. There's your wonderful hosts. And we're going to have, features from Marguerite, which is coin artist, Kate Vaz. Here's a guy from OpenSea. I wonder if one artist did they invite him? I'll invite you if you weren't invited. What the heck? I thought you were on here. Rare Bull's coming. Dapper Labs. The list goes on and on and on. Guys, if you're interested, go to bitbasel.miami. So that's that.
Speaking of Marguerite, since she's going to be on there.
Art Tech. Okay, so you're doing art tech. Okay, yeah. So art tech, do that one. I don't know, wherever you are, if you need an invite to any of these events, you let me know. No origins, because I got you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Got you. I'll get you in there.
Art Tech Music is going to be the one in Alt Space. We'll have a bunch of different artists. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be live art, some live music. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I think Johnny Dollar is also going to be doing some live painting at Bit Basel, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's going to be live painting by Johnny Dollar, some live painting. I'm super excited. Art Basel Miami was canceled this year, and literally the crypto community said, "Step over, we're taking over," and I love it. I absolutely love it. We literally have the most, we're doing like 5 days of like stuff just as a whole. And there's very few galleries that are like taking place for Art Week in Miami. And we have kind of the biggest, I guess, reputation or advertising in the space right now. Like most people, like out of all the events that are going on in Miami, which are few, like I said, we have the most eyes on us. So it's kind of really exciting. And I'm excited to try to onboard some major artists into NFT art. Apparently one of my good friends, Elisa, she just got into NFT art, and she's been onboarding some of her mentors who are actually, who was the name of the guy? I'll probably pull him up, but he literally like wraps Maseratis in his art. Like he's a pretty big guy in the space. He was a German, filmmaker. So it's really interesting trying to get, some of these more mainstream people into the crypto world. I'm super excited.
All right. So the full list of artists you sent me was...
We're not going to go through the full list.
We're not going to go through
the full list.
Yeah, there's so many names that I recognize.
It's okay. Some other time. Anyways, guys, those are the websites. Again, bitbasel.miami and arttechmiami.com. So that's that. Come out to those events. Besides that, in other news, guys, I'm just going to give some general recommendation when it comes to investing in this market, because I'm starting to see some 2017 trends, and we don't want that. We don't want 2017 trends. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Bulls eat, bears eat, but pigs get slaughtered. Okay. Yep. Do not get slaughtered.
Don't get greedy.
I keep hearing people saying, all you had to do hold, don't look at the price, just hold. And realistically speaking, you know what's going to happen? You're going to hold all the way up the ladder, and you're going to hold all the way down the ladder, right? So really, we're in this market to make money. Yes, we're here for the tech, but you need some money to live, right? The purpose of this money is to have sovereign money and financial freedom. That is the purpose of why we're here, besides trying to make the world a better place and trying to innovate our technology while we're at it. And just when you're investing and when you are holding on to your currency, be smart about it, right? Don't be the one that's going to hold all the way up to $50,000 whenever we get there in Bitcoin, and then hold back down to when it falls to 30 for the next season. You don't want to be another 2017. Let's make smarter investment decisions this time around. We have the knowledge of stable coins and a million other things that you can do to stake your currency and have it on the market while it's generating money. But again, having a straight hodler mentality will you're going to lose your gains. You have to trade somewhere. You have to make a trade somewhere. If you guys need help or have questions on trading, I mean, I'm doing these streams almost every day. I try to come on here as much as I can, but I'm just giving you general advice. If you are a hodler, you have to trade somewhere. You have to cash out your wins, because if not, you're going to hold back down the ladder and you're going to have losses. So
that's
I'll leave you with that advice.
That you have to go sell the second that we hit 20,000. I would say gradually pull out and gradually.
You should never sell all your assets at once. That's another thing. Do not just, hey, I'm going to buy in 100%. I'm going to sell 100%. No, you're wrong. You sell the same way you cost dollar average and you build up the momentum to then get out or you accumulate the same way you can sell out. You sell little bits at a time so that if in case it does continue to go up, then you're like, okay. I would never have less than 0.2, 0.1 Bitcoin not in the market. That's just me.
I have 0.1 in different apps. I'm making sure that I will never lose that 0.1 and I buy and sell more on top of that.
Yeah, this is just general advice, guys. Just things that I think about when I see, people on Twitter tweeting or I hear people, saying things. So anyways, guys, it's been about 20 minutes here. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to start doing some AMA streams, some more AMA streams and more question streams because a lot of people just message me stuff in the DMs. Feel free to send me your questions and I will answer them live. I'm going to pick one day out of the week to answer questions live because I do spend a lot of my time on the internet, either researching or doing stuff for clients or reading or, just getting myself more involved into the space every day.
So in the chat, we got James Doe had said, hi, Jérôme. I love the way he put the accent on my name. Sounds more French. And then sell off December 18th, 2020. What do you think?
Sell off in December 18th, 2020. Again, I wouldn't sell everything. And
I guess he's just asking, do you think that there's going to be a major sell around that time? I mean, the previous.
So if you looked at the wall, I don't know. Did you ever look at the wall, the 19K barrier that was, let me see if I can find a picture of it. But basically there was the buy and sell orders. Whenever you guys are if you trade on an exchange, you can see the ratio between buy and sell orders, and you can see if there's more of a demand, more of a blah blah, all those stuff. You can look at indicators. There's websites that show you those indicators as well. But essentially there was a huge wall to get past the 19K point because there was a lot more people trying to sell rather than trying to buy in. And I've heard it 100 times. People don't want to buy high, but it's kind of funny. Like, you consider this high and 1, 2, you should have thought about that in January when Bitcoin was $3,000. But I see a major sell-off coming. I don't think it's yet, only because, like I said, I'm starting to see more regular people paying attention to Bitcoin rather than straight institutions and straight investors. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Pantera Capital is saying that PayPal is eating up 70% of newly minted Bitcoin, along with Square and some other institutional investors. However, because CNN, CNABC, and some of these other mainstream media, news outlets are telling people, hey, we're bullish on Bitcoin. Now, mainstream people are saying, yo, what's this Bitcoin? And that's going to trigger that 2017 effect. I feel like that's my opinion.
It's just, we have to pass our previous all-time high. Right now, Bitcoin's at 17, 18, 19,000. Doesn't really surprise a lot of people. It doesn't really matter to a lot of people. But when they're starting to talk more of like Bitcoin's, past its all-time high, we're 2 times past our all-time high, 5 times past our all-time high. I think that's when we'll be seeing a lot of that.
Maybe. I mean, since from last year to this year, there's been an increase of 15% of millionaires wanting to invest into cryptocurrencies. So, is there a major sell-off coming? Yes, only because 1, we've gone up so fast, and 2, all seasons come to an end. And that's just the historic nature of Bitcoin. We've seen it for the past 9, 10, 11 years. It's been doing the same pattern. Will we continue on that pattern? Maybe. According to some analysts that I've been watching, that seems to be the general consensus, the general agreement that we will continue to see this back and forth movement for some time. Remember, only, I want to say now, 2% of the world really knows about Bitcoin. 2% of mainstream knows Bitcoin. So these are just things to keep into consideration, keep in mind for right now, I think we're going to see some consolidation in the market a little bit with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been running up these past few days. We're getting into altcoin season. Like I said, I feel like we're going to see a lot more tear in the market when it comes to altcoin. We might see some pullback when it comes to Bitcoin in January. Usually Bitcoin does well. I don't know why. It just does it. So let's see what happens in January. Maybe that's when we hit that 20K mark. Maybe we're getting into December and, maybe Bitcoin will consolidate between 18 and 16 if it decides to consolidate, or maybe we go to 20. This is all speculative, but I'm here to stay. Just stay informed because things change every day. That is my best advice to you. Stay informed. Keep looking at the news and don't get shilled on shitcoins by your favorite influencer. With that, I will be out of here, guys. Thank you for watching this stream. I will be back on Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to take a day off because I'm tired and I got things to do. But thank you guys for watching both on Periscope and on YouTube. Have a lovely day.
Peace.